معنا في الجلسة الثانية 3 سيدات ملهمات. أولهن سيدة أعمال سعودية، مسيرتها العلمية لافتة، تعرف جيداً كيف تحلق عالياً، بحماسها قادرة على القيادة وكذلك على الإدارة. لنرحب بالدكتورة أفنان الشعيبي، المديرة التنفيذية لمنظمة تنمية المرأة.
Dr. Salim al-Malik, Director General of the Islamic World Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization. Honorable heads of governments, ministers, excellencies, ambassadors, and representatives of member states, esteemed representatives of international organizations, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First and foremost, I would like to extend my utmost gratitude to Ísísco for the invitation to attend this closing ceremony in celebration of the end of the Women's Year. I'm honored to be here and to deliver this message on behalf of the Women Development Organization. I would like to also applaud Ísísco for their continued commitment towards making 2021 the Year of Women, under the patronage of His Majesty King Muhammad VI. This year's activities, carried out by the subsidiary organization alongside high-level affiliates from member states, was a clear manifestation of the strong pledge of this organization to women's rights, gender equality, and the empowerment of women. Your Excellencies, our OIC countries have established a considerable number of measures that vary in nature and scope to improve the status of women and girls. These measures include the formulation and enactment of several legal reforms, regulations, and policies to support gender equality and combat discrimination. This has led to the reduction of gender inequalities and gender gaps in health, education, lobbying efforts, social protection, prevention against violence, and women's economic empowerment. The socio-economic impacts of COVID-19 pandemic and massive internal and external displacements have resulted in political instabilities, droughts, and other forms of natural man-made disasters, all of which have deeply exacerbated the suffering and marginalization experienced by women and girls all over the world. That being said, there are many areas of concerns that are yet to be addressed in our efforts to mitigate such challenges. OIC member states are confident that multicultural cooperation will bear its fruits on the status of gender equality and the empowerment of women and girls. Out of this conviction, member states have worked tirelessly to institute a specialized agency as the center of gender equality within OIC's system, thus leading the establishment of the Women Development Organization, WDO. Dear guests, for many years, the OIC system has faced far-reaching challenges in its attempts to promote gender equality. These challenges can be attributed at large to an insistent shortage of specialized agencies. Despite the great strides made by the 35 entities within the system, including Ísísco, these efforts were often futile. Beyond our mandate to prompt impactful change, the formation of WDO aims to tackle these challenges and further advance the existing initiatives of the entities and agencies of OIC in relation to gender equality and women empowerment. Accordingly, WDO's inception, the establishment of solid partnerships with international organizations, has been at the forefront of our agenda. The most prominent of which is partnerships we forge and cultivate with the sister organizations of OIC, including Ísísco. The extensive experience of Ísísco in the fields of education, culture, and science, and the contribution it has in shaping the gender perspective is one WDO and its mandates will benefit from tremendously. It is my utmost pleasure to announce that WDO will issue an annual flagship report entitled The Status of Gender Equality and the Empowerment of Women in OIC Member States. This year's thematic focus will be on women and climate change. In this regard, I would like to express my thanks to Ísísco for volunteering to draft the policy recommendations of the report among several other international organizations. WDO will have another cross-regional project to establish a think tank as the central hub of research and development for gender-related issues in OIC member states. We eagerly anticipate the cooperation of Ísísco and all other stakeholders in order to bring the mega project to life for the benefit of the 57 member states. Ladies and gentlemen, no country prospers without the full engagement of women. Enhancing their full participation and developing their skills across all fields is a bare necessity toward the achievement of sustainable development and the promotion of peace across societies. In doing so, within our program, our first phase will focus on 4 thematic pillars. Number 1, combating extremism against women and girls. Number 2, enhancing the role of women in leadership. Number 3, the elimination of violence and harmful practices against women and girls. Number 4, and last, the promotion of economic empowerment and financial inclusion of women. Through the undertaking of these pillars, WDO hopes to overcome the debilitating obstacles faced by a multitude of women and girls by breaking biases and amplifying their voices. We are grateful for your continued support and look forward to working alongside our partners and sister organizations in this endeavor. Thank you for your time, and let's remember that together we make a difference. Thank you very much.